Hey there everybody, how you doing? It's me, your boy, Goatles here, and welcome to a brand new update video. Oh boy, it's a big day. I'm excited. I've got the blindfold on. Yes, I've got the blindfold on, but I can definitely see so clearly. Gamers, this is the very first look at Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update features. This came so unexpectedly. In fact, I was literally on the way to get lunch, and then I saw that this was happening, and I literally turned around. This is so exciting. Look at this. That's a literal Minecraft goat. Over, I hear a phantom. I don't know where the phantom is, but over there we have powdered snow. Oh boy, this is big. In today's video, we are going to check out Bedrock Beta 1.16.200.52. The beta with the goats, the powdered snow, and an interestingly suspicious item. If you're big hyped for the first look at the cave update features, make sure you leave a like down below this video. And subscribe for more cave update videos just like this one. Also, Minecraft guide, it's sweet. Bedrock Beta 1.16.200.52. That's a mouthful. What do we have that's new here? Well, we have the introduction of powdered snow, which is actually really cool, goats, which are amazing, and then this suspicious, interesting item known as the goat horn. Today, let's start with powdered snow. Right in front of us is powdered snow. Now check this out. This is normal snow. The block looks nearly identical, but there definitely is a texture difference here. The powdered snow is a little bit more busy, definitely a lot more powdery looking. Meanwhile, the old snow, the classic snow, looks like, snow. So check this out. I walk against the snow block, you know, it's a Minecraft block, I can't do anything. But if I walk against powdered snow, I actually pass through it. Now, this powdered snow, instead of just being an invisible block, is honestly kind of like quicksand. Something unfortunate seems to have happened behind me. But anyways, quicksand. It's not actually in Minecraft, but if it were in Minecraft, this is probably how it would work. You stand on the block, you kind of slowly sink in. Well, that is exactly how powdered snow works as well. I'm in survival mode right now, so I move on top of the powdered snow, which I can do, you just have to keep jumping. Then I stop jumping. Check this out. There is actually no suffocation when inside of a powdered snow block, but look at the screen. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm so excited. Who would have thought that Waddles 2020 is actually hyped about powdered snow? Sweet chest boat. Oh, sweet chest boat. I have not forgotten about you, and don't get me wrong, I haven't abandoned you. I'm excited for you and all, but powdered snow, this stuff is actually amazing. I mean, look at this. That texture right there on the screen alone, I'm huge excited for that. Now, no matter how long I stand in here, I will actually not take any damage, which I think is probably a good thing. I do have an interesting idea about this, but we'll talk about the idea in a minute. So, let's go ahead and place some powdered snow down. Just like with a normal Minecraft block, you can place it down. Now, one thing that I haven't tried is actually picking it up. Let's try this out. If we dig the powdered snow block out, we get nothing. A little bit of a bug and then nothing. That's interesting. All right, now it's time for the big guns. We've got Silk Touch. What happens when we Silk Touch the block? We get nothing still. That's a disappointment. It's obviously pretty early on for powdered snow and goats, but powdered snow. Currently, it doesn't seem like you can pick up the block. Hopefully later on, we'll at least be able to silk touch it, but for now, it seems like if you want to build with the block, you're gonna need creative mode. Powdered snow, or snowier snow, definitely has been a little bit of a mystery since it tragically won the fan vote last year, but oh boy, remove that word tragedy because this stuff is really, really cool. Now, presumably this stuff will be generating in the brand new mountains, a feature that actually is not in this beta. This mountain area, it looks pretty cool, but this is actually just a normal Minecraft mountain. Now, I flew around this world a tiny bit. There's not very many mountains in this world, but from what I've seen, I actually haven't found any snowier snow generating anywhere. I mean, up here, this is all just normal snow. You can tell quickly and easily by looking at the texture. This texture is definitely the old snow texture. The powdered snow definitely stands out in here. I've walked around here a little bit too, just to be safe. I mean, you never know, maybe the powdered snow is underneath the snow layer, but no, I haven't been able to find any generating quite yet. If you do find any, definitely let me know down in the comments below, but I just haven't found any quite yet. I would guess that it'll generate in the mountains, though. Here's another interesting thing about powdered snow. So check this out. Definitely a tall height, something that I would 100% normally take fall damage from. If I stand on this, though, I just slowly sink down, and because our movement speed is so slow, I actually won't end up taking any fall damage. Also, third person in powdered snow is kind of interesting. It keeps the camera inside of the block. Look at this though. This is so cool. I cannot stress how amazed and excited and happy I am with powdered snow. It's actually really, really cool. Now, powdered snow life hack. If you want to move across the stuff and not sink in, you're going to have to keep jumping. That's normal snow. But powdered snow, like right over here, if we keep jumping, we actually won't sink down into the block. But obviously, as soon as we stop jumping, we are going to sink into the block and take 0 suffocation damage too, which is really cool. But speaking of suffocation damage, I did have an idea. So when you've sunk down into 1 or 2 layers of powdered snow, definitely no suffocation at all. But let's say you sunk into this many powdered snow blocks. I don't know how many this is, but it's a lot. I feel like the weight of all of the snow above you should definitely come into play here. Maybe if the player were to sink down into, like, let's say maybe more than 5 layers of powdered snow, they begin to take damage. The deeper the player gets in powdered snow, the more damage they take, until eventually it's pretty much an insta-kill. I feel like that mechanic would be really, really cool to see. Now finally, for the powdered snow, check this out. You can use the powdered snow just like a ladder. I'm inside of it in survival mode, and I'm hitting space, and I'm actually able to climb this thing. I'd like to see if I can actually break my fall. Yes, I can. Check this out. We can actually break our fall with powdered snow too. I move out of it, and I start falling, and then I move back over, and I'm caught back inside of it. You have to be really quick and careful. Not very good at it, but you can do it. Moving on to goats. Look at the goats. They look so good. The models fit into Minecraft perfectly. Now, goats are so interesting. I have found goats naturally generating around my world. In fact, earlier on in the video, there was actually a pack of goats over here in the background in the mountain. And they actually took out a sheep or two that was standing. Oh, the goats are still here. Okay. They've all moved together over there, but they did take out a sheep. Or at least I highly suspect that the goats took out the sheep. I haven't seen them do it quite yet, but there was wool and mutton on the ground, and there aren't any wolves over here. So you will find goats actually spawning and naturally around your world in mountain biomes, it seems. These goats graciously jump around. Their hops are pretty crazy. I mean, please, one of you do it again. Back there. You see that jump? That can easily like clear a fence. It's honestly kind of like the fox jumping, but yeah, the goats definitely do have some good jumps, and maybe, big maybe, they attack sheep as well. Let's go ahead and drop a couple more goats in here. Goat care package. Maybe will somebody attack a sheep? Let's see. I saw it happen. Or maybe I didn't. Nope, it's just fall damage. The goats are jumping so high that they're taking fall damage, I think. Yep, definitely. I'm sorry, goats, to put you through that. Definitely got to be careful where you're jumping, for sure. So the sheep may be considered safe, but we, unfortunately, we're not considered safe. At random, goats will actually ram the player. Now, this actually hasn't happened quite yet. I have a bunch of goats around me. I've been waiting for a minute for it to happen, but yeah, it hasn't happened quite yet. And when a goat rams something, it has the chance to drop something really interesting. Oi, buddy, charge. Okay, yeah, no. Punching the goats does not make them charge. This seems to be a mechanic that happens entirely at random, but not very frequently. Not frequently at all. I mean, I've been here for like maybe 3 minutes just standing around, and no goats have tried to charge me yet. How about another goat care package? There we go. That's a lot of goats. Maybe one of these goats will not like me being over here. Hi, goats. How you doing? How you doing? Look at me. I'm just standing around. Oh, no, I would really hate for one of you to charge me. Oh, no, please, no. Okay, yeah. Oh boy, it happened. There was a laughing noise. It sounded like a phantom, and it was actually the goat. Hey, don't you dare. Well, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on, somebody. Oh, you see him? You see him? Yeah, you saw that. Yes, okay. So that is the whole charging thing. Now, if we can try and get a goat to charge at us and hit a block, that would be even better. Hey, look, I'm innocently standing here. Please don't charge. Yes, you please. No, don't do it. Maybe you are gonna? So when we got charged those couple times, we clearly didn't get an item, but maybe if we can get a goat to charge at us and then miss us and hit a block, we'll actually get the item. The item is the next thing that I'd like to talk about. That item is known as the goat horn. The goat horn is highly suspicious, very mysterious right now. So mysterious that I actually won't be able to tell you what it does today, but it is in the game, and it is really interesting. Yeah, waiting for goats to do the whole charge attack thing can be a long wait. It can take a long time. It doesn't happen very commonly. I'm actually kind of surprised that 2 goats charged me one after another just a second ago. We can maybe speed this process up with even more goats. So, there we go. We have a lot of goats. Now, somebody please do the charge. Oh, one of them just charged the sheep way back over there. Okay, so the sheep aren't safe after all. I guess nothing is safe from the goats. The goats might be the new rulers of Minecraft. This is highly terrifying. What do you want, sir? Please, go. All right. He goes, and he misses. And he hit the block, but he didn't drop it. All right, that's a disappointment. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. It's okay, I'll show you this way. You see that? The goat rams the tree, and then the horn drops. That's what I was trying to replicate, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Let's talk about this charging mechanic a little bit more. It seems the goats will actually charge at anything at random. It's not just the sheep, like I was talking about earlier. Eventually, if the goat decides to, it will charge at something and hit it. And if it hits it, if it can actually make it, then the thing will take a little bit of damage. It's not all that much damage, it's not too dangerous, but it can happen. And you should probably watch out for it. Look at that. That poor villager. I'm sorry, sir. That's what you get for standing around in the goat plains. Maybe don't come to the goat plains unarmed. Okay, promise I wouldn't usually do this, but check this out. We have a netherite sword, and we have a brand new fresh goat. Full health. One hit. Okay. One hit. Two. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Get back here. 2 hits with the netherite sword. They're not very strong. Interestingly, you can actually land a critical hit on the goat and take it out in 1 hit. Yeah, but it doesn't seem that they drop anything, so maybe just don't attack the goats. That's kind of rude. And finally, last but not least, for this beta, we have the goat horn. This is the goat horn. I'm holding it right now. If we go ahead and use the item, and we kind of seem to have to hold down on it, we get a noise. You hear that? That's the raid noise. Now, villager, how do you feel about the goat horn? Do you like this noise? The villager does not care about the goat horn noise, and I would watch out for the goats if I were you. Now, I haven't tried this one out quite yet, but there's actually a village right over there. I like to go into the village and play the goat horn noise. So the goat horn noise is the same noise as the raid noise, which is very, very interesting, actually. Now, I'm not sure if this is just a placeholder noise or what right now, but what does it do? We're in the village, clearly, and we get nothing. We have a running nitwit, but honestly, I'm not sure if the nitwit was just running before. I don't trust the nitwits, to be honest. How about you? You feel no ways about that. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but you do. Maybe the goat horn antagonizes the villagers. That's amazing. Iron Golem, hello. Hello. Goat horn? You do not care. He does not care about the goat horn. Currently, like I said, the goat horn is very, very mysterious. It makes the raid noise, and villagers seem to care about it sometimes, but not other times. So do they even care about it? I'm not too sure. One thing that is certain, though, is that the goat horn is definitely an item to be used by the player. Take a look at where it is in the creative menus. Right in here with all of the other items that the player uses. So it seems that eventually, if it doesn't have a use right now, which is honestly debatable, it will have a use. And if the noise isn't a placeholder noise, then it seems that the goat horn will actually have something to do with raids. But yeah, check the villager out behind me. The villager just works. It doesn't even care. I'm not too sure. And so, goats, powdered snow, goat horn. That just about does it for the Bedrock Beta 1.16.200.52. What are your thoughts on these cave update features? What do you think the goat horn will do? Or have you heard even more about the goat horn and you know what it does? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, make yourself seen by leaving a like and subscribing. There was originally meant to be a Minecraft guide episode today on striders and lodestones, so keep your eyes out for that. Maybe that'll drop tomorrow, not too sure. Until next time, gamers, stay fresh. Big cave update hype. I'm sure 1.17 snapshots are very soon. It's been me, your boy, goatles.